I fucking tired, to say the absolute freaking least, man. What is going on, everybody? Welcome over to Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms. With your Monday Night Raw, July 28th, 2025 review on Lucas. Like I said, all Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms. Today being Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Like I said, I am fucking tired as fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, to say the least. And the start of a whole freaking it was a WrestleMania weekend. It's obviously the second biggest show of the year for WWE, being SummerSlam week, to say the least. And I'm just a fucking hell horse for a whole weekend, to say the least, man. Well, let's get right into your review, shall we? But I get into your introduction. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook now, Lucas C. Allen. Yes, if you don't know about that, check out the Lucas Limits Wrestling Report, episode number 7 yesterday. I fixed my Facebook account. It's on facebook.com/Lucas E. Allen. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button on today's review. Hit turn the bell for our post notifications. And you obviously subscribe, obviously, if you haven't done that already. Leave a comment what you think of Monday Night Raw, July 28th, 2025. What do you think of Bron Breakker spearing both Roman Reigns and Jey Uso on a ringside barricade? That was freaking badass, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Watch on Spotify, do the same thing. Leave a comment on what you think of Monday Night Raw, July 29th, 2025. And also leave me a 5-star rating on the green platform on Spotify, to say the least. Watch on any other audio platform, I love, boys and girls. It's going to be a crazy lunatic, to say the least. Not so much today, though, because I'm fucking tired, to say the least. Let's get right into your introduction for your Monday Night Raw, July 28th, 2025 review. Discuss Jey Uso. He starts the show, and before he could say anything, Paul Heyman, the Oracle Paul Heyman, hate that name still to this day, honestly, interrupted, and Heyman took some shots at Jey's family, including Roman Reigns, obviously, and also the crowd's mothers. You know, the WWE Universe's mothers. You know, it's freaking funny as fuck from Paul Heyman, I'm gonna lie, including Jey's mother as well. And Heyman also took a shot at Jey's father, Rikishi, who knows likes to slam WWE and Triple H in his booking of his son, Jey Uso. I thought that was fucking hilarious, even more so. And after Jey had a bit of an intensity to him, he had a very intense promo as well. To follow this up, Paul Heyman taking shots at his Jey's family and Jey Uso himself. I'll actually like this start quite a bit. I'm going to discuss that. Discussing AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. In a 6-person, I don't give a flying fuck match. AJ Styles and Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane defeat Dominik, Mysterio, Roxanne, Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez, including AJ Styles pinning your Intercontinental Champion. Lovely. At least it wasn't a roll-up, you think, right? Thank God it wasn't a roll-up. But your Intercontinental Champion got pinned here. By the way, I'm probably going to change I'm going to discuss about my predictions. I'm going to change 2 predictions on my SummerSlam preview predictions, to say the least. That's what we saw on Raw this week. We're going to discuss Styles and Kabuki Warriors defeating Mysterio, Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez to the Judgment Day. Set a voice crackle figure. Also discussing Sheamus. He defeats Grayson Waller. And after the match, the Rusev attacks Sheamus, including he locking in the Accolade. Boring. Just like the last match. Also, Lyra Valkyria has a promo ahead for a SummerSlam match against Becky Lynch in the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Lynch's music hit eventually, but Valkyria beat Lynch to the punch, and she hit Lynch with a kendo stick, and Lynch eventually ran away. Boring. I mean, it wasn't boring per se, but it was just not very creative, I felt, honestly. I like the spot, honestly, with Lyra. Being, like, she knew about the attack from Becky from the high, I guess. I like that spot kind of bit. Other than that, this segment did nothing for me for SummerSlam, I gotta be honest. Also, another 8-woman, I don't give a flying fuck match. Tag match, obviously. Stephanie Vaquer, then Nikki Bella, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky defeat Chelsea Green, Naomi, the reigning defending WWE Women's World Champion, Alba, Fyre, and Piper and Niven. I'll be honest, these ladies kicked, they tried their best at the time they got in this match. I'm not going to say it was bad per se. You know me, I just can't stand 8-man, 6-man, 10-man, 10-woman tags. Doesn't matter whether you're male or female. I can't stand either one of them, to say the least. Also, just in the Judgment Days, Finn Balor and JD McDonough defeat the LWO's Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde to retain the WWE World Tag Team Championships thanks to a second El Grande Americano costing the LWO the titles. Who would this be? I have no fucking clue. Just like we quote-unquote don't know the old El Grande Americano, it's us new El Grande Americano, probably more likely Ludwig Kaiser. It's just whatever, but the match is pretty good with the LWO and Judgment Day. You're not going to believe the grade I gave it this one, to say at least. We're going to discuss that. Also, in Gunther, the reigning defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, has a promo ahead of his defense of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk at SummerSlam, and Punk interrupted and took some shots at Gunther, and also he basically said himself, I need to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. A very intense promo from CM Punk. I absolutely liked that promo quite a bit from Punk. This is a lot better than the I produced last week, to say the least. We're going to discuss that. Also, discussing our main event. Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed in the main event. Obviously goes to disqualification after a Braun Breaker attacked Uso. And eventually, after Breaker and Reed beat down Uso even more so, Roman Reigns came out to save his cousin, but eventually Reigns and Uso got destroyed as Breaker speared both Roman Reigns and Jey Uso through the ringside barricade to close the show. And also, Bronson Reed stole Roman Reigns' shoes. This is freaking great, man. This was freaking badass. That shot on the outside with Braun Breaker spearing both, not just Jey Uso, but Roman Reigns, building the biggest stars in the last whole decade for World Wrestling Entertainment. Probably the biggest star outside John Cena in the last 10 years, we get the point. I'm like, holy shit, man. This elevated Braun Breaker is big badass, man. I absolutely fucking love that ending the show. I could have done all Bronson Reed stealing Roman Reigns' shoes. That looked kind of bizarre, if you ask me. But other than that, this was a brilliant way. If you're going to make Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed Russo, I don't think they should after this, but I think they will. This was a great beatdown of both Roman Reigns and Jey Uso from Braun Breaker. We'll discuss this all in today's podcast. Glad you're joining me. As always, going to say it's this week's Monday Night Raw, July 28, 2025 review. Your go-home edition of SummerSlam on Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms. Starting with, you guessed it, Jey Uso. He starts the show. And before Jey could say much of anything, Paul Heyman interrupted Uso, and Heyman took some shots at Jey's family and also the crowd's mothers, which I thought would be kind of funny, including Jey Uso's mother as well. And Heyman also took a shot at Jey's father, Rikishi. I thought it was even funnier. And after Jey had a bit of a tendency to him after he obviously insulted his family, obviously Paul Heyman be. This was a pretty fun. I like Paul Heyman was insulting the crowd and Jey Uso and everything. Absolutely like to start to your show. I wouldn't say it set the tone later in the night, to say at least, but still, it was still very good, like I said. Gave us a B+. I love the Jey Uso intensity he had in this promo after he obviously got his family took shots at by Paul Heyman. As very normal man would be, very intensity to Jey Uso. I love Jey Uso's energy, man. When he's a singles guy or a tag team guy with Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns. I like serious Jey Uso. Kind of like I like serious Seth Rollins instead of comedy Seth Rollins. I like a lot of serious Jey Uso and not so much comedy Jey Uso. Like the yeet. That's why people call him the Yeet Man Jey Uso. But still, I like this promo quite a bit from both guys. Even Paul Heyman's always great in the microphone. You know you're going to get out Paul Heyman. Jey Uso, too, is very He can hold his own microphone too if it may be as well. This is a pretty good start. I give it a B+. Moving on to AJ Styles. And the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defeat Dominik Mysterio, the reigning defending WWE Intercontinental Champion. Roxanne, Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez, the reigning defending women's WWE. I can't even fucking speak. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, reigning defending, baby. In a 6-person, I don't give a flying fuck match. A big fat C. Really, man? And by the way, AJ Styles pinned your Intercontinental Champion. Gee, I wonder who's going to win now at SummerSlam Night 2. The thing is, yeah, it's Night 2. Which, by the way, spoils my prediction. I'm changing 2 predictions on this damn show as of last night. I originally was going to go with AJ Styles being Dominik Mysterio winning the Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to change that pick to Dominik Mysterio winning and retain his Intercontinental Championship. So there you go. You're going to give your whole preview predictions on also for another site like YouTube Shorts and TikTok and Instagram Reels to say the least. So be on look out for that for each night this Saturday, like Saturday and Sunday. I was originally doing that anyways, but then again I did on the podcast too for Sunday. Go check that out to say the least. But this match was just meh. Meh, blah, don't fucking care. A big fat C. Seriously, do you fucking care to discuss this? Because I know I don't. Shall I move on? We shall move on. To Sheamus, not that the show gets better from here, from a little bit of a point. Sheamus defeats Grayson Waller, and after the match, Rusev attacks Sheamus, including locking in the Accolade. Another big fat C. Ah, man, what is this? Triple H. I'll give you credit. You had a better show than last week came in Monday Night Raw. But this week, compared to last week for the 21st. But still, I mean, your show is perfect. This shit like this proves the show is not perfect. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Rusev locks in the Accolade on Sheamus, and like, who the fuck cares to see? Didn't we just see Sheamus and Grayson Waller about 2 months ago, or a month ago even? Like, how the fuck are we seeing this again? It's beyond me, bro. Another big fat fucking C. We shall move on to Lyra Valkyria. She has a promo ahead of her SummerSlam no disqualification, no countout match against Becky Lynch and for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Lynch's music eventually hits, but Valkyria beat Lynch to the punch and hit Lynch with a kendo stick, and Lynch eventually ran away. This is a little bit better than the last 2 days, but still, it gets a C+. It was very short, and I guess sweet, if you know what I name it. But, like, man, oh man, do you freaking, like, we seen Valkyria and Lynch a lot, and this didn't, like, make me care for the match more so it was at SummerSlam. Looking forward to the match at SummerSlam, don't get me wrong. Like, it's no disqualification, it's Becky Lynch and Lyra fucking Valkyria, people, let's be real. Those 2 women can have a kick-ass match any given day in their sleep to say hello to each other. That's not fucking wrong, but whatever. Let's go move on. But still, bro, did you fucking care about this? I know I did. I love Becky Lynch. I love Becky to death. She is freaking great. I was kind of like, I'm going to say like, kind of like let down, but not coming out in the red and yellow type, like ketchup and mustard, the type thing. But then again, she was comparing herself to Becky Hogan and Becky Hogan fucking comparisons, man. I thought I mentioned it the last couple of weeks or so. I thought that was freaking hilarious. And all of a sudden, obviously, Hulk Hogan passed away. She not no longer that to say the least. So it kind of felt like disappointed with it, whatever. I understand it big time to say the least. But this gets a C+, and nothing for me for SummerSlam and these 2 women whatsoever. C+, is your grade. Moving on to Stephanie Vaquer. The glorious Dark Angel Stephanie Vaquer. Blue just looks gorgeous on her or what, bro? We all love Stephanie. Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella. Does that woman never fucking age, Nikki Bella? Oh my fucking god. I feel like every more time I look at her, I'm like, oh my god, she's more beautiful still by the day. And she's fucking, what was she? She's like 40, right, I believe? I mean, oh my god, man. The shape Nikki Bella looks in 2025 is fucking insane, man. It's insane, to say the least. Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky defeat Chelsea Green, Naomi, the reigning defending WWE Women's World Champion, Alba, Fyre, and Piper Niven. 8-woman, I don't give a flying fuck match, though. But I'll be honest, on the winning side, Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. I mean, damn, that's like a mini women's Avengers, man. Kind of low like if you ask me. But the villains, not so much. Outside Naomi, it's like not even really. Naomi's just by herself. It's more kind of 4-on-1 handicap match. You know, you love Chelsea Green. She is not booked well whatsoever. You know, like we love Alba, Fyre, and Piper Niven a lot, but they're not booked great whatsoever. Secret Hervis, bro. They're just not booked well. Now it's on Triple H, to say the least. And this the 8-woman match was not bad per se. We don't see 8-woman tags like we see so much 8-man tags in AEW, even WWE. But still, man, this gets a C+. The women tried their best at the time of giving A to give themselves a decent match, but still. C+ is your grade. Just had Naomi retain that championship at SummerSlam, please, Triple H. I am begging you, I say the least. That would be great if you ask me. Moving on to the Judgment Day, a major voice crack-o figure. The Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough defeat the LWO's Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde to retain the WWE World Tag Team Championships thanks to a second El Grande Americano. The first El Grande Americano being Ludwig Kaiser came out. And the second El Grande Americano cost the LWO the titles. Believe it or not, this match was actually pretty good. Gotta be honest, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde are a very underrated tag team. I'd like to see a lot more of those guys, to say the least. And take them more seriously on a week-to-week basis, man. Because, my God, what the fuck we're doing to LW and Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde is insane, bro. Minus outright Mysterio, so he's still on injury. But this match was actually a pretty good match, man. Gotta be quite honest, man. This gets a B. Nothing else other than that, though, to say the least. Nothing else other than that, to say the least. So a good match and another defense for the Judgment Day, Balor, McDonough, but still. B is your grade. Moving on to Gunther, the reigning defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion, has a promo ahead of his defense of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk at SummerSlam, and Punk interrupted and took some shots at Gunther by also saying that I need, and I'll capitalize letters feel like with Punk, I need to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You know, I actually like that quite a bit. Punk being more serious and being like, wanted that championship so badly. Remember, he had a championship match last month anyways. A Night Champions against John Cena, undisputed WWE Championship. And Punk's still looking forward with that world title one more time, man. I know we've seen that in AEW. Let's be real, the AEW was not that great, to say the least, sadly. Thanks to Tony Khan's booking, to say the least. I know Punk has problems there, too. I get that. But so let's not talk about AEW right now, shall we? But this promo is actually a lot better than last week. I like this a lot better than last week. Despite Gunther not getting a lot of shots in here, it's fine with me, honestly. He got a lot of talking last week for the most part. And this gets a B+. I like this promo quite a bit from Punk, even Gunther too, before Punk interrupted. I like the fact they're doing Punk being so serious and wants so desperately, and I'm going to say desperately, he absolutely needs, he said, needs to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Hear a fucking plane outside my house, lovely, to say the least. B+ your grade of Gunther and CM Punk's promo had their SummerSlam match for the world title at SummerSlam. But still saying my prediction, I'm going with CM Punk to become a new World Heavyweight Champion. And moving on to your main event segment. Jey Uso, main event match last segment, you get the point. Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed in the main event goes to a disqualification after Bron Breakker attacked Uso. Eventually, after Breakker and Reed beat down Uso even more so, Roman Reigns, OTC man himself, Roman Reigns, came out to save his cousin. But eventually Reigns and Uso got destroyed by Breaker, and Breaker speared Roman and Jey Uso through the ringside barricade to close the show. And also Bronson stole, I believe, Roman Reigns' Jordan sneakers. That was freaking badass, man. That spot on the ringside barricade looked freaking badass, man. I gotta be honest. This is a great end to your Monday Night Raw, your go-home show to SummerSlam. Like, oh my lord, the Braun Breaker was on hands on deck last night for Raw. This man gave no fucking shits whatsoever. He was out for fucking blood for Roman Reigns. Yeah, that looked freaking badass. That spear in the ringside barricade through not just Roman, but Jey Uso as well. This elevated Braun Breaker even more so, man. So I love telling this show. I'm probably gonna change my prediction though for this tag match. We're originally have Bronson, Rhea, and Braun Breaker win this match at SummerSlam. I'm probably changing out to Roman Reigns and Jey Uso because Breaker and Rhea got the upper hand for last night. What, they just go out there and beat Reigns and beat Uso too? I don't think that's gonna happen. You never know. I've seen crazier things in professional wrestling, to say the least. But this is easily the best thing on the show. This gets an A- to finish off your Monday Night Raw for July 28th, 2025. This was freaking great, bro. I love this end to your Monday Night Raw show. And a go-home edition of SummerSlam, but it was a lot better than last week's show. And maybe not a lot better, but still better than last week. The last three things on this show, the tag team title match, including the opening promo, and Uso and Bronson Reed, and also the Punk and Gunther promo. I thought this elevated the show big time to be from like a C+ or even a C to up to the overall show grade being a B-. Spoiler alert. That's your overall show grade as a B-. Your main event for this is an A-. The match itself was not very pointless, honestly. They didn't need to go any more time than that. They didn't need. What do we do a Bronson Reed and Jey Uso I've seen already as a one-on-one match? Like, come on, bro. This wasn't that long because, but this afterwards is this brief down on Bronson Reed. What's up, Braun Breaker now? Roman Reigns and Jey Uso was freaking great, bro. Absolutely love this end to your Monday Night Raw show. And his own main event segment gets an overall last match gets an overall an A-. As the overall show for Monday Night Raw July 28, 2025 spoiled already is a B-. That is your Monday Night Raw July 28, 2025 review on Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms. And thank you all for watching Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms. Your Monday Night Raw July 28, 2025 review. Taping Tuesday, July 29, 2025. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with knock on wood, with your next edition of Lucas Limits Wrestling Report, episode number 8 for your July 30th, 2025 day, to say the least. And no, dipshits, no more NXT reviews. So fuck NXT. You can put up a shit show like you have seen the last couple weeks or so. You don't deserve a review, especially when the show is developmental and filler, to say the least. To me, at least. If you watch NXT, I'll let you, to say the least. I'm not used to watch it whatsoever. But to me, I can't stand the television show anymore. When you have Ethan Page defend his NXT North American or Canadian Championship against Santino fucking Marella in 2025, go to show you how mighty you have fallen for NXT television, to say the least. But enough NXT, shall we? Thank you all for watching your Monday Night Raw July 28, 2025 review for today being July 29, 2025, Tuesday evening maybe. And catch you all tomorrow with your Lucas Limits Wrestling Report for episode number 8 for July 30th, 2025 as well. Until tomorrow, for more content on Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms, peace, love, I'm out. Take care. Love you all big time, to say the least.